I do think the neutral makes sense. When you're playing against two heavies, I feel like speed becomes a lot more important.
Yes.
And so if he's worried about being outranged by DDD, then choosing a character like Knuckles that isn't worried about that because you're just faster makes a lot of sense. And it's still Sonic, let's be real. It's still gonna hit like a tank.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you still have throw components, which is like but you also have that glide, which allows you to get in faster through the wall of waddles. You also have a better recovery. Not that having a better recovery than Ganon is a high bonus, but it might save him a couple. It might save him a couple stops.
You could be one of like almost any other character and still have a better recovery than Ganon. But Knuckles is on another level. His glide, everything is pretty nuts.
So maybe I'll pick up that platform tech chase with Swallow. And up to Nair, double Nair.
Oh god, I thought we were going to see triple Nair.
No,
off
but
stage.
Still, so we see there that glide putting in work to just get him right above DDD. Like, you don't even get a chance to try and forward Nair back in there. And so, dumshiny is going to do his best to really just let Knuckles come to him. He's got the big hitboxes, he's got those waddles. The onus is on PotatoesAreYum right now to find his openings and figure out how to create opportunities for him to play, because back throw almost gone.
I mean, if you DI it wrong, if you're not ready for it, down smash will take it.
Down smash will do it, and then Manny.
Of course.
I love when Manny does the run at ledge. But yeah, so dumshiny takes the first stock, but already at pretty high percent. I want to say a down throw might lead into a kill. Okay, not quite on DI out. Down throw into early. Yeah.
Oh my god, because that's DDD, we almost saw him live that.
Yeah. Good media cancel away from dumshiny, but that forward air is just so strong, and at 148 sends too far into the
Seeing Manny grab the ledge and try to throw it a back air and he is almost spring gimped for it is terrifying.
Yeah. So this is Manny overall is doing quite well. He's doing, oh my god. That
lands on it.
Still weak for like how intimidating it looks. But he did also, I don't think he got the sweet spot on it. I think that was
I would say, I think it was the hitbox that he got. It wasn't just that because it's still a very strong move.
Yeah. I don't know what the comp was about, but yeah, up throw forward is going to do it. Knuckles is a pretty good combo weight, so we're going to see those up throw combos in addition to Manny being able to do things like down throw tech chase. So lots of throw options out of the grab for DDD in this matchup. And likewise, Knuckles obviously is a great game off his own grabs. Trying to get to Swallow, let's see what he does with it.
That's like 3 different swallows that he's trying to go for the forward air afterwards. And I know it's just good to get Knuckles off stage, but he hasn't hit that forward air after any of them. And I'm wondering what other options we might be able to see.
I'd start waiting and just like expecting him to either, depending on the position, either up B or glide, because he's doing that immediately almost every time. And someone that Manny's caliber will almost definitely start picking up on that, but it's really a question of how long it takes and how many times PotatoesAreYum can get away with it.
Well, and like we said, this is one of the first times we've really seen Knuckles at this caliber, and it's probably the same for both players that they don't know what this matchup is like yet.
Yeah. I don't know of any...
Oh my god, triple spot dodge grab? Just one of them finally wins out?
Is this Brawl DDD? Yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, they both went for it. Down tilt.
Tried to down smash on the flat. PotatoesAreYum, I mean, these scraps are all good for him. He's getting damage and he's already at 12%. So any extra credit we can get, if he can even get a kill, then that's ideal. But right now he's got nothing.
Oh my god!
As I say, he just gets called out with that up smash. He had no resources left. He had no glide and he had no up B. So he didn't have a whole lot left to do other than a potential dive kick and try to disrupt the up smash.
I mean, we just saw that was DDD just clobbering him with that.
Yeah.
Hey.
So now we can, I mean, now already another
him out. Wait, exactly what we were looking for.
Yeah.
He was still able to get back, but now he's going to be able to start calling out some habits.
Yeah. I don't know what that down B in neutral is about. That must have been him trying to maybe mash out of the swallow and then just buffered it way too late. But either way, now we've got dumshiny setting up his wall. That forward smash isn't going to do it, but immediately down smash afterwards. And the waddle,
the waddle putting in work.
That was the longest night.
all the way across stage. I mean,
So,
DDD can do that now.
yeah. Yeah, DDD got some serious buffs in people. So we're going to see dumshiny go up 1-0. And
DDD fast now.
Now we're going to see the heavyweight battle that we were kind of ready for going into game 1, which is PotatoesAreYum is going back to his main, the Ganondorf. And let's see what stage. Yeah, we can see Battlefield. Makes sense. But yeah, I think this could be. It could be a lot better, or you could just get gimped 4 times.
Potatoes has asked for a quick hand warmer.
Yeah, so if you see weird stuff going on, it's probably just him making sure all his float shenanigans and other stuff are good with Ganon. But this is definitely the matchup that I was expecting, and I think this is a better thing. He's been playing mostly Ganon at locals, as far as I understand, and I think the Knuckles is maybe just, he wanted to see if that matchup would work. Maybe he hadn't played before, but
I mean, you've got a guaranteed best of 5. Why not?
Yeah, might as well throw it out game 1. It didn't go great. It wasn't terrible. Like this goes awful. I could see him going back, but now he has a chance to not only go back to his main, but do it on a stage that is very good for him, which is Battlefield.
Yep.
And we'll see how that goes.
I think that there's a case for Knuckles being better in that matchup, though I need to know more about Knuckles and see more gameplay from him to know that. But as far as just a personal pick, I think the Ganon makes way more sense, like everything you were saying.
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me if it's a better matchup for Knuckles, but I think just on a comfort level, it makes total sense for him to be going Ganon here. And, I mean, Ganon's punish game on DDD has the potential to be really brutal.
It's fast Ganon versus fast DDD. What's happening?
I know. As someone who used to have a +3 matchup on both of these characters, let me tell you, I don't like it.
That's not me saying like, oh my god, they're busted, they're so good now, but like, it's
weird.
scary seeing them sprint at you.
Yeah, I'm just not used to it.
Ganon shouldn't be able to move towards me that quickly.
Yeah, and so this right here, I think this is what I was talking about. This is why I think he maybe wanted to go Knuckles.
Oh, that tech though.
Oh my god, and he did the weird timing where you started in the air and then you get the grounded, you transition to being grounded, and so he got the grounded flame charge.
That edge cancel into up air, super smart. Oh my god, he went from what looked like a flowchart edge guard to being super close to taking Manny here. Yeah, too low.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened there. Manny's just kind of doing his thing. I don't really know what... I don't think these guys have a history. I think Manny just does this to people, but
yeah,
we'll see.
I mean, we saw that when P+ came out.
Yeah. Well, no, he had a reason with those people.
Right, but there's also the aspect of Manny just likes taunting people and seeing if they tilt.
He just thinks it's funny, and like the thing is, like if it doesn't do anything, no big deal. If it happens to tilt them, all the better.
Yep.
If you can get them to run at you as DDD, that's the potential for edge guards, that's the potential for swallow sides, and so any bit of mental damage he can get is good for him.
DDD wants you to approach poorly. Like, oh my god, he loves that. Okay, gets the grab still.
I'll go back in there, and then, we saw there, PotatoesAreYum is doing a good job of jumping out of, like, the most immediately threatening. Why was that dash on the platform so intimidating?
Okay, dumshiny doesn't get that second down tilt.
Yeah, and right now he's actually really struggling to edge guard Ganon inside me, which is something that I wasn't really expecting. And I guess you have the time while he's coming back. But yeah, I mean, for a character like DDD and a player like dumshiny, I would have expected a lot of these edge guards to be done deals. And I'm a little bit surprised at how often PotatoesAreYum is able to make it back. He might have to take damage and have to tech something, but he's doing a great job of coming back. I do want to kind of phrase it as
that waddle-dee movement was crazy.
Okay, yeah. Very dangerous position for Ganon there, but not only does he come back to get that forward air, let's see if he can get anything else. Not quite.
Confirms the waddle through the dash. Back air, double back air will 100% take it. It's Ganon, you're done.
Yeah, and then just floating out there. I think he tried to footstool him, not 100% sure.
He was going for something. He's got the mask on. He's willing to do it.
Yeah, no, D with the mask on is a terrifying deal. But
was the taunt worth the 40%?
But at what cost?
I mean, exactly 44.
Yeah. But it's okay.
Oh god, regrab.
Now, I mean, this is the scary
Oh
thing.
no!
That's the game. Is you messed up once and now your game is done.
It's Ganon. It's fast Ganon now, but it's still Ganon. He's not gonna be able to come back from that.
Yeah. So PotatoesAreYum is staying Ganon. We're not going back to Knuckles. Let's see if he changes anything up. I think what we're seeing here, I think this is PotatoesAreYum's process of elimination. These aren't bans from dumshiny. These are he's thinking through where he wants to go.
I'm hearing rumors in chat right now that dumshiny might go for some BM.
Really?
Okay, he doesn't. He doesn't.
You expect him young Ganon?
Yeah, that's what some people in chat were saying. So
he does have a Ganon, but like I think it's one of those things where like I don't think this set has been dominant enough for him to win with Ganon. And it's also, you don't want to give a player like Potatoes momentum.
I agree with that second point. If I'm remembering right, weren't the first two games both like pretty like normal 2-stocks?
Yeah.
Like they weren't like stressful last hit 2-stocks.
They were like, I would say like high percent 2-stocks, which is still, I mean, more than fine, but I think the difference between dumshiny's DDD and his Ganon is significant enough that I wouldn't watch that and be like, oh yeah, I think that dumshiny can win that with his secondary.
Watching DDD just slowly wave dash back from an up tilt is very funny to me.
I love the animations on that character.
Okay, pops him up
really
though.
For PotatoesAreYum that down and sent him to one stage. That definitely had the potential stage spike to send him backwards, but he's able to make it back. And then he gets the node, he's able to follow up.
High percent now.
At that percent. But F tilt is just going to catch dumshiny slipping, and I want to say this is the first time we've seen a lead for PotatoesAreYum this entire set. So let's see what he can do with it.
That F tilt is surprisingly fast too.
Racking up a good amount of damage, and that's and no taunt from dumshiny this time. He's not doing anything that could risk him getting hit by another punish like that stomp up smash we saw last game. He's just gonna go ahead and try to 50-50. PotatoesAreYum guesses right.
Ooh, back air, but still gets.
Oh, unfortunate. PotatoesAreYum read where he was going and then just picked the wrong option and put himself a little bit too far underneath the stage.
I mean, I also think that was fantastic option coverage from dumshiny. Knows that if he puts out the back air, that Ganon's only option is to go low, so he put out a back air and then immediately forward airs afterwards.
Yeah, and it pushed him onto.
You have to go around me. Figure out how to deal with this now.
Yep. And yeah, now we can see it. dumshiny with a lead is a whole different animal. Because now PotatoesAreYum needs to find a way to take this stock and just get in on him in a way that doesn't involve him taking chip damage from the waddles or getting walled out by aerials before. He does it there, he's able to take the stock to the forward air, but he immediately gets sent off stage and he got pushed off, but he makes it back on the other side.
Just forward tilt at ledge. Yeah. Figure out how to get around this.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even on stage, like you said, so much of this matchup is dumshiny going, I'm gonna do this. Figure out what to do about it. And if you can't, you lose.
And not in a like bad way. That's just how DDD works.
Yeah, that's just the character. He's able to get that down tilt there. He's going to have to repeat the situation, but that get up attack is so brutal.
Knowing that you reliably reverse it, that get up attack is scary.
Yeah, it's really
I did not know that until today.
Yeah. dumshiny has a lot of practice doing it to all the characters in SoCal that you can educate with it. From Meta Knight to Ganon to Ike, like he gets a lot of mileage out of it for sure. Ivy as well.
Goes low and he's
that's really
attack.
Yeah. Okay,
as soon as he went low, that was over.
So we're gonna be a 3-0 from dumshiny. So we're gonna see. I don't know which set we're going to have next. I would imagine winners finals, just to give, in general, you want to give the person who just lost a break before they have to play